Let's talk numbers today because the numbers do not lie. You might be wondering how many remote HR jobs will actually be created in the next few years? And more importantly, will there be enough for Indian professionals to make a global career out of this? The answer is yes, not just enough, more than ever before. What used to be a niche or side hustle is fast becoming a mainstream career path. Let me show you how. Let's start with recruitment roles. Back in 2024, LinkedIn estimated nearly 1 million talent acquisition professionals worldwide. Fast forward to today, 2025, and that number has actually crossed the 1 million mark. By 2030, it is expected to hit 1.2 to 1.3 million recruiters globally. And here is what's even more important, the distribution of these jobs is shifting. In 2023, only about 10 to 15% of recruiters worked remotely or for foreign employers. By 2030, that number could double to 25 to 30%. That means over 3 lakh remote recruiter roles globally, and a significant chunk of those will be based in India. Why? Because India already dominates outsourcing. India has a skilled talent pool and offers unmatched value to global employers. Now let's zoom in on the RPO industry, that is recruitment process outsourcing. The global RPO market is on track to grow from $10.9 billion dollars in 2023 to over $33.6 billion dollars by 2030. That is a 3x growth in under a decade. If an average recruiter generates $50,000 in revenue, that means we are looking at roughly 6,70,000 RPO recruiters worldwide by 2030, up from just about 2 lakh in 2023. India will absolutely dominate this wave. RPO giants like Allegis, Conferry, CLO, People Strong, they are all expanding operations here. Many already have over 500 recruiters each in India and are planning to double or triple headcount by 2028. This means thousands of new jobs opening every year in India alone. And what about the companies that need this talent? Let's take the US as an example. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics projected over 86,000 HR specialist openings per year through the decade. Even if just 10% of these roles go remote, that is 8,600 jobs annually. If India captures even half of that, that is 4,000 new US oriented HR jobs for Indians every year. Now add opportunities from the UK, Canada, Australia, the Middle East, and this becomes a multi thousand job pipeline. Let me tell you another growth signal. The HR outsourcing market in India is booming. It is currently valued at $138.5 million dollars in 2024 and projected to reach $480 million dollars by 2030. Now, that is a 3.5x jump. What does that mean for you? It means more Indian professionals working in payroll, recruitment, HR tech support, benefits coordination for international clients. If 50,000 professionals work in this space today, we are likely to see 150,000 plus by 2030 just in outsourcing. Now let's talk freelancing. Between 2022 and 24, Entrepreneur magazine reported a 260% increase in companies hiring freelancers. Upwork and Fiverr have seen an explosion in HR related gigs. Recruiters, CV writers, HR consultants, virtual HR managers. And by 2030, freelancers will make up the majority of the US workforce. HR is part of that shift. Thousands of Indian freelancers are already juggling multiple global HR projects, and this number is growing every single month. And it's not just recruiters. We are seeing major growth in remote roles like HR coordinators, HR analysts, payroll and compliance specialists, employee experience managers, even new age titles like head of remote work or people ops strategist. Global companies expanding into Asia often centralize their HR support over here. For example, a Canadian startup might hire an Indian HR coordinator to handle all of the Asia Pacific remotely. And this is only accelerating. Now, let's take a step back. In 2010, only a few thousand Indian recruiters were serving global clients. By 2020, tens of thousands. And today, in 2025, we are likely approaching 50,000 to 1 lakh. And by 2030, if the trend continues, and all signs say that it will, we are easily looking at 2 lakh to 3 lakh Indian professionals working in remote HR and recruitment. Even if these are conservative estimates, the direction is clear. Double, maybe even triple growth in remote HR jobs for India over the next 5 years. I haven't really told you the best part yet. These are not just junior roles anymore, by the way. We're now seeing senior technical recruiter remote, global HR analytics lead remote from India, people ops manager APAC coverage remote. These are all high level global facing roles and they are being done from India. Your next promotion might not come from your local HR department, it might just come from a US startup. So, what does all this mean for you? If you are an HR Indian professional in 2025, you are at a turning point. You can either stay in the old system, waiting for promotions that don't come, doing everything from onboarding to Rangoli, or you can upskill, go remote, and step into a global role where your talent is valued, paid better, and seen. And you don't have to do it alone. We have built the exact roadmap that you need: the right skills, the right outreach strategy, and the right global opportunities. Join us live. We're hosting a live free online 3-day bootcamp on how Indian HR professionals can actually get US jobs and freelance gigs. You will learn how to find global clients, pitch yourself, and start earning in dollars as a remote HR pro. Let's leave the outdated jokes behind and step into a future where you lead the global HR transformation from India. This is your moment. I'll see you inside the bootcamp. For that, you need to register right now. The link is in the description box.